Welcome back, students. This is once again Mrs. Mercado, and this is the last and final lecture dealing with the course orientation. And this lecture is going to be dealing with Cengage. Hooray! Finally, we get to the fun part here. How do I get to my assignments, Mrs. Mercado? Okay, this is what's going to happen. Okay, we are in Blackboard. Now, I get this question a good 50 to 60 times per semester from different students. Miss, I can't access my course, okay? And I've explained it in the orientation. So that tells me that you didn't listen to my orientation, okay? If I'm taking the time to record myself and upload it, I hope that you all take the time to listen to it because I'm doing it because there's information here that you need to know. One of the things is, how do I access Cengage? Okay? The only way to access my classes in Cengage is through Blackboard. I have integrated Blackboard with Cengage. So what you're going to do is you're going to go, just like we did. Let me start all over. We're going to go into South Texas College. We're going to go to Blackboard. We're going to log in. Okay. We're going to go to your courses. Okay. We're going to click your courses. On your current courses, you're doing Spring 2021. You find the class that you're in, whatever class it might be, managerial accounting, introduction to accounting 1, 2, payroll, whatever it is. You find your class, you click on it, okay? Now, by this time, you should have already printed out your syllabus, reviewed all of the information under the Start Here tab, okay? You've become familiar with all of this. So you've become familiar with all of that. You've printed your syllabus, you've read all of the information, and now you're getting ready. You've completed your quiz for week number 1 for attendance purposes, and now you're getting ready to tackle your week 1 assignments, okay? So, the first time that you log in into Cengage, you will be prompted to create an account. If you've used Cengage in the past, then you can reuse the same username and password because it does give you, or it does keep your email on file. Make sure that whatever email you put there, it's a valid email address because that's what the system's going to use to track you down or for you to be able to access your assignments, okay? So, this is the first time that you're logging in to Cengage, okay? You haven't done it before in my class. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the Start Here tab. You're going to scroll to the bottom and you're going to find the link that is titled your course. So in this case, I'm doing it for Spring 2021, Principles of Financial Accounting. Now let me switch my view. That way you can see the student view. Okay, this is how you should be looking at it. Okay, so you locate the link. You're going to select the link. Okay, this is going to redirect you to Cengage. Okay, you're going to click on the link. Okay. Now, something very important, make sure that your pop-ups are not blocked. Okay, if your pop-ups are blocked, then Cengage will not work. Okay, now depending on the browser that you're using is how you deactivate your pop-ups. Okay, so let's give it a second for it to load. Okay, and I had already tried this course. Let me see if I go to another course. I was playing with it before the semester started. That way I could see what was going on. But let me see if it'll let me do it under another class. Now, whenever we are, like I mentioned, we have to deactivate your browsers. Sorry about that. My phone was ringing. Okay. You have to deactivate your pop-ups depending on the browser that you're using. For example, mine, it has a little lock right there. You click on it and then you go to site settings, okay? And then here where it says pop-ups and redirects, you have to select allow. That way it allows the system to redirect you to Cengage, okay? So make sure that your pop-ups are enabled, okay? Like I said, I'm using Chrome right now and I selected the little lock next to it. Let me do it again. I'm using Chrome, okay? I go here to my lock right where I have the web page. I click on it. I go to site settings and then I look for pop-ups and I click allow, okay? And that will allow Cengage to redirect me to, that will allow Blackboard to redirect me to Cengage, okay? So let me see if it works here, because I want to show you how to create your account, but because I have access as an instructor, it becomes difficult for me. So let me give it a try on this class. Let me see if it works for me, okay? So regardless of the class that you're in, you're going to scroll to the bottom and you're going to find your link down here that has the circular picture, okay? We'll only find one of those here. So it's the only one that there is. You're going to click on it and let's see what happens. Let's see if it lets me show you. And if it doesn't, well, I'm sorry, but let me see what happens. Okay, so I guess this is where it takes me. I don't know if this is where it's going to take you, but this is where it's taking me. So it's telling me to welcome to Cengage. This is the material that we're going to be using for the class, okay? Now, if you've purchased an access code from the bookstore, it's basically a piece of paper with a code on it, okay? If you purchase that, then you're going to enter the code here, okay? It says enter it now. You click on it, and then it'll give you a field where you enter your code, and then you're done, okay? Otherwise, click continue. So let's click continue. So it's telling me that I am eligible for a free 7-day trial period of Cengage Unlimited. So for purposes of students starting off the semester, Cengage is being kind enough and they're giving you free 7 days. So you have the first week for free. That will give you enough time to get your financial aid funds or for you to get paid so you can be able to access your resources. Now it's giving you several options, okay? If you want to purchase the items individually, it's more expensive than you get unlimited, and you get a lot more if you get unlimited, okay? So it's telling you here that if you purchase the unlimited for 4 months, it's right here. You're going to be looking at $119.99. If you want to buy the items separately, you're looking at $320. So you choose what you want to do. Do you want to pay $320 or do you want to pay $119.99, and that's going to give you access to all of your classes? Well, it's a no-brainer to me. I'm going to go with the lowest price that gives me the most for my money, okay? So I'm going to select my 4-month access and I'm going to start a free trial. So if you want to start your free 7-day trial, you're going to click here. If you want to pay for it now, you've got the money in your bank account and you want to purchase the access, you know you need it, so you might as well pay for it. You click the buy now button, okay? But I don't have money right now. I'm broke. I don't get paid till Friday, okay? So I'm going to start my free trial, okay? And that's going to redirect you, okay? And then you're going to enter your information, okay? You're going to enter your name, your address, and then you're going to enter, it's giving you a free access. You're going to click next, okay? This is an old account that I had tried to set up. Now it's going to ask you for your payment and card information. You want to pay with credit card and PayPal, okay? And then this is where it's going to be charged after the 7-day trial period ends, okay? And then I'm not going to enter that information for you here, but once you're done, you enter your start trial, okay? So it's telling me that I can't click it because I'm still needing to I'm pending to enter this information. So you enter this information. I'm just going to enter whatever, okay? Of course, it's telling me it's invalid, so it won't work for me. Okay, you have to enter your card number, your expiration, and then you start your trial, okay? And then that's going to redirect you into the actual platform, okay? So I can't do the complete process because, of course, I'm not going to show you my credit card information or none of that. But this is how the logistics of what you need to do. Once you finish this, creating your account, make sure that you put a valid email address. Then you're going to start your trial, okay? And then that's going to take you into Cengage. You will only be doing this once, okay? Once you do this, going forward, the system's going to know who you are and it's going to automatically redirect you to my class, okay? This is a one-time thing that you have to do. And then, okay, let me get out of here. So you're going to complete this step, okay? Now, once you're done with that, you're going to be redirected to Cengage. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to exit the preview and I'm going to show you how is it that you need to access your assignments. Once you're done registering, which is the process that we did right now, then you go back to Blackboard and you're ready to begin on your assignments. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to your course content, okay, and you're going to go to week number 1, okay, and I'm telling you to read chapter 15, okay. So you're going to read chapter 15. If you click chapter 15, it's going to redirect you into Cengage. And it's telling you here that your assignment, chapter 15 reading, is not graded. This is just for you to read. And you're ready to take the assignment. You start assignment. And then it'll take you to Mind tab where the ebook is located. Okay. And this is your chapter 15. It gives you your table of contents right here. If you want to go to a specific section, your end of chapter problems, all of the information for chapter 15 is located here. Okay. Now you can highlight, you can take notes, you can get the full book if you want. If you don't like to read, then you can have an e-reader. Okay. So what you do is you click the reader speaker. Okay, I want him to read medium, and I like a female voice, okay? And then you click this little person talking.
Managerial accounting. Managers make numerous decisions during the
and it reads to you.
Of a business and in plan.
See, it highlights and it reads it to you. So if you don't like to read, I've had students that have language barriers. They speak other languages as their primary language other than English. This really helps them out. So the reader is available to you. It's highlighting as it's reading, and you can choose if it's a male or female voice, and it'll read it to you. There's a glossary, okay, of your definitions here. Okay, and then there's some flashcards that can help you study. Okay, so you've got the word, and then you flip the card, and it gives you the definition on the back. Okay, and then you go to the next card. Okay, and then this will help you study your vocabulary or your terminology for the chapter. Okay, so you read the entire chapter. You've got arrows to go to the back, arrows to go to the front. Now, depending on the course that you're taking, all of the chapters or all of the ebooks look the same. You're going to have the chapter information. You've got your diagrams. Make sure that you review the information carefully. Read all of it. That way you know, when you're applying what is being learned in the chapter, it'll be easier for you to go back and refer to it and apply it on your actual either quiz or homework. Okay? So this is how you access your reading material for the course. So you read the chapter, okay? There's a tutorial that you have to complete. That tutorial basically shows you or trains you on how to complete your assignments on Cengage. And then you've got a quiz and a homework, okay? Now, for the quiz is timed. And depending the class, that could be a quiz of 30 minutes or it could be a quiz of 60 minutes, okay? It'll let you know how long you'll have. So it says here that this is your first take. You have 2 tries and you have 1 hour to complete this test. Like I said, some classes have more questions than others, so I give them an hour. Other classes, the quizzes are shorter, so I give them 30 minutes. It's just you read the information provided. On the quizzes, they are timed. You have to complete it within the allotted time frame. Okay, so if once the time runs out, it'll be submitted for grading. Okay, and then you just start the test. Okay, and then you'll have your questions here. Okay, just go through the questions and you answer the questions. Some of them are fill in the blank, some of them are multiple choice. Now some questions have videos attached, like this one. So this one is telling you to click to watch the video. So you click the link, you watch the short video that's probably like a couple of minutes. Okay. So you listen to the short video and then you answer the questions, okay? So some of these are just regular questions, others have videos attached to them, okay? That's why I give you, in this particular case, 60 minutes. That way you'll get enough time to listen to the videos and then answer your questions. Till you answer all of them, I'm just going to click a couple. They're all wrong. I'm not even reading. I'm just going to show you how is it that, you do this. You select whatever question and answer you have. Okay. Once you're done, let's say I'm done, you have two options. Okay. The first one is, if you find something that you have a question on, you can always email me directly from here, and then I'll get an image of what you were seeing so I can answer your question. And when you're done, you can submit the test for grading. Okay. It gives you a warning. It says, are you sure you want to submit it? I said yes. So you have two options. You continue taking the test, or you submit for grading. Okay. I submit for grading, and it will automatically give you your score. Okay. I got a 25. Okay. So I need to do better. What did I say? If you don't get a 70% or better, use the second attempt provided. Okay. So that is how a quiz looks like. Okay. Now, homeworks are a little bit trickier. Okay. Your quizzes are timed. Your homework is not timed. You can take as long as you want. You can save your work and resume it at a later point in time. Okay. So it's telling you here that you have 2 takes on your homework. You don't have unlimited time, and you're getting ready to start your assignment. Okay. All of the questions are provided to you here, the problems. Okay. Now, this is some problems, not all of them, but some of these problems have videos that show you how to solve the problem. Okay. So you click the Show Me How video, another window will open, and voila.
We will determine the cost of goods manufactured and the cost of goods sold. This statement of cost of goods
So it basically provides you with a short video to provide guidance on how to complete the problem. Of course, you're going to use the video in unison with your readings from the chapter, the examples provided on the book, and if I included any supplemental videos on Blackboard, you can utilize all that to complete your homework. Okay. Now, something very important, and this depends on the class that you're taking, but I provide between 3 to 5 attempts, depending on the difficulty level of the assignment, to check your work. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm not going to even know, I don't know what I'm selecting, but I'm just going to click a couple of items here, just so we can see what's going on. Okay. And I'm going to enter some dollar amounts. I don't know what they are, but just so you can see, get a jinx of what is it that you're doing here. Okay. So I've filled this out. I don't know if it's right or if it's wrong. Obviously, it's all wrong because these are thousands and I put whatever. Okay. But I'm just going to show you how it works. So I've entered some information here. Okay. Whatever it is that I've entered. Okay. And then I'm getting ready to check my work. Okay. So you have 5 tries. Okay. You're going to click Check My Work. Okay. And look what it does. It marks the ones that you got wrong in red. It marks the ones that you got right in green. That way you can focus on the ones that you got wrong and you can fix those. Okay, you can refix those, and then you can try it again. Okay, that way you can try it again. And you see you have 4 tries available. So what you're going to do is you're going to focus on the ones that you got incorrect. And you can continue checking your work until your attempts are done. Okay? At that point, you move on to the next problem. Okay? For every problem, you're going to have whatever is specified down here in the number of check my works. Okay? So, you see up here, you've got the ebook, the specific area of the chapter that deals with this problem. You can direct it from here. The video, if it has a video, we show it here. You can print the problem if you need to, and if there's content error that you need to, an error that you identify, you can report it. Okay. So this is how your homework looks. Okay. So let's say I'm working on my homework, and then it's time for me to go cook dinner. Okay. So I'm not going to get a chance to finish this. What am I going to do? You're going to go down here, and you have an option to save and exit. If you're going to save your work and you're going to resume it at a later point in time, you're going to save and exit your work. If you're done with all of the problems, you've completed them all, then you submit assignment for grading. Okay? It just depends what you're doing. If you're going to save it, you save and exit. If you're going to submit it for grading, then you submit the assignment for grading. Okay? So those are your options, and this is kind of like what your homework will look like. Okay? And it shows you down here how many check your works you have. You check your work, you fix it, you attempt it again, you check your work again. My recommendation is that you work the entire problem out, the whole problem. Once you have the whole problem worked out, then you start checking your work. That way you can pinpoint the areas that you are getting wrong, and you can correct them, and you can check your work later. Remember, you have 2 attempts for your homework, you have 2 attempts for your quizzes. Okay? So, that is how you access your quiz and your homework, and I've provided you the links down here, okay, to read and to complete all of your assignments. Okay. Now, let me go to the start here. If I want to access just my class in general, you don't want to go to a specific assignment, but you want to go to my class, you click on that link under the Start Here tab, and then it's going to take you into my class. You see, every time I access Cengage, I do it by going to Blackboard. You have to go to Blackboard and then click the link in Blackboard that I have provided, and then the link will take you to Cengage. Okay? Now, you are seeing a lot more menu options on top than you actually have, because I'm an instructor. You should see 3 tabs. You should see your assignments, your gradebook, and your study tools. Okay. Under your assignments, you're going to see all of the assignments that you have for the semester. Your gradebook will keep track of the assignments that you complete in Cengage only. Once the assignments are completed in Cengage, I have designed it to where every certain hour or every certain amount of minutes, it takes the information from Cengage and it dumps it into Blackboard. So if you need to see your grade, go see it in Blackboard. The grades from Cengage go and get redirected over to Blackboard. The reason I don't have any grades is because I haven't completed any assignments. Okay? As you complete the assignments, the grades will start populating. And then you've got some study tools. This is where you can access your ebook. There's some study plans available, some study tools that you can utilize. There's some Excel templates, some study guide solutions. You can just navigate through all of this information, and you're not going to break anything. You just go in there and play with it. You've got 3 tabs. The last tab is where you can locate your ebook or any other additional resources that you might have as a student. Okay? So that is basically how Cengage functions. Okay? Very easy. You set it up once. Once you set it up, then you just have to go into either your course content for the specific week. Let's say we're doing week 13. You click on the week, and then you'll have the assignments down here. Or you can go to Cengage Assignments and Resources right here. And then you can have access to all of your assignments. Now, even though they're listed here, they will not be available to you until that specific week. So if you would try to complete your final exam on week number 1, the system will not let you. Why? Because I've assigned a specific time limit for the final exam. Okay, so all of these are limited to the specific weeks that I've designated. Okay, on the very top, the first link will take you to the actual course, the one that says Spring 2021. The second link in this particular case is the ebook. If you have any technical problems, there's a link for technical support. You can create a case online. Right here, it'll fill in the information based on your user information, and then you can create a case, and then Cengage will get back to you. Or if you want to go ahead and call them, you can call them and just reference. You'll get an email with a case number to whatever email you set up, and then you can call Cengage and just follow up. But this is how you establish or create a case if you are encountering any technical difficulties. If you have problems with Blackboard, then you contact the STC Distance Education. If you are having problems with Cengage, then you contact Cengage Technical Support. Okay? And then these are just some additional, the dashboard for the student and the companion site. And then you've got all of the assignments that I've created for you already. Okay? So anytime that you have these diagrams, this just lets you know that there is a Cengage link and you're going to be redirected out. Okay, so that's how you can access Cengage, through the Cengage assignment resources or through the course content, and then you go into the weekly module, and then you just locate the that's a project. So we don't have anything there, and then you just go to the week, and then you go to your links that I've provided for you there as well. Okay, so that is how you access your course. So to recap, the only way to access Cengage is through Blackboard. You have to click the link provided under the Start Here tab. Okay, you have to, the first time you're going to create an account, make sure that you enter, when you create an account, you enter your email. That's a valid email that you check daily or you have access to easily, because that is where you're going to be getting any correspondence from Cengage. Okay, so that is basically it, and make sure that you view those videos that I posted here on Blackboard as to how to register and log in, what is unlimited, so on and so forth. Okay, so that is how you access your assignments. Okay, very easy. If while you're working on Cengage you have any questions, you're lost, confused, let me know. Just if you have any questions, be specific on your questions. Let me know exactly what your question is, so I can be able to address it. Okay, don't just send me an email, Miss, I'm lost. Okay, how, where, I need more details. Okay, so Miss, I'm trying to access Cengage and I'm getting this error message. Send me a screenshot so I can look at it. Miss, I'm having issues with this problem. Okay, give me the problem number. Show me what you're doing so I can provide guidance and help you. Okay, so that is basically it. Every class will have a link that will be used to access the class. Okay, so you will not go into Cengage.com. No. You're going to go to Blackboard and then click the link that I have provided. Okay, create your account. The next time that you log in and that you go to your actual course content, the system is going to automatically know it's you, and it will automatically redirect you out of Blackboard and into Cengage, into the specific task that you want to complete. Okay, so that is the end of my lecture 3 video for my course orientation. I am super excited to start this spring 2021. I hope all of you have a fabulous semester. I am here to help you as much as I can. Do not fall behind. Remember, you have a free 7-day trial period with Cengage. After the 7 days, you are responsible to purchase the Cengage access. Okay, it is the student's responsibility to have access to all of their resources, and Cengage is required for my class. So take advantage the first week of using the free 7-day trial period, and then go ahead and purchase the access, and then continue with your assignments. Okay, so have a wonderful semester, and until next time, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.